the graduating class of 2021, I want to start by offering a heartfelt congratulations. My name is Jade Chanette, and I am humbled to have served as a student trustee. Like many of my fellow graduates, I never imagined that we would be hosting a virtual commencement ceremony, but here we are. I know it's been a while since some of us have been in the same rooms together or greeted each other with hugs and handshakes, but despite the physical disconnect, we've still managed to stay connected. We've faced so many adversities over the last few months, from the coronavirus to hate crimes and racial discrimination against the Black and AAPI communities. We've faced these adversities together and have supported and uplifted each other. So as we celebrate our accomplishments today, let us remind ourselves that we are stronger, better, united. Graduates, I leave you with the Hebrew word kadima. It means forward. If this past year has shown us anything, it's that no matter what challenges we may face, we are strong enough to overcome them and to keep moving forward. So as you leave Cañada today and embark on your future endeavors, wherever they may take you, remember, keep moving forward. Kadima. Congratulations, graduates.
I'm Mike Clare, Chancellor of the San Mateo County Community College District. On behalf of our faculty and staff, I want to congratulate you, our graduates, on an honor well-deserved.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights o'er the ramparts we've watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the nights that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Hello, and welcome to Cañada College and our 2021 virtual commencement ceremony. My name is Dr. Jamila Moore, president of Cañada College. On behalf of our college community, I want to welcome all the families, friends, distinguished guests, chancellor, and trustees to the commencement ceremony. And of course, our most special guests of honor, our 2021 graduates. Thank you for joining us as we celebrate the academic accomplishments of our graduates. Although our annual commencement ceremony is not occurring in person due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the Cañada College community is gathering virtually to celebrate and acknowledge the hard work and accomplishments of the class of 2021. Your commencement is a significant milestone in your life's journey and one you will always remember. It is truly an honor for Cañada College's faculty, staff, and administrators to celebrate this special day with you and your family. Today is a culmination of your dedication and perseverance as a student at Cañada College. Your pathway is as unique as you are. For many of you, that path has not been an easy one. You may be the first in your family to attend college. You and your family may have been confronted with health or economic challenges due to COVID-19. There may have been challenges for some of you who needed to work or take care of family, all while going to school. There were times during your journey when I am sure you wanted to give up, when it wasn't so easy to get that important project or paper done. You did it, you persevered, and it has paid off. Many of you will enter the workforce with your degree or certificate, while others will continue on to earn a bachelor's degree. You deserve to celebrate your job well done, and as you revel in your accomplishments, be sure to remember those who stood by you and offered words of encouragement along the way. Please give your families and significant others a big thank you for all of the times that they were there to support you. There may also be professionals, professors, and staff members who you will want to thank for all they did to guide you and assist you along the way. On behalf of our faculty, staff, administrators, chancellor, and the San Mateo County Community College District Board of Trustees, we congratulate each and every one of you, our class of 2021, on your accomplishments. I would now like to acknowledge the 2021 President's Student Leadership Award recipient. Each year, the entire Cañada community has the opportunity to nominate a graduating student for the President's Leadership Award. The selection committee considers meaningful contributions to the lives of students and their community, pursuit and achievement of personal educational goals, and demonstrated leadership qualities that represent the values and mission of Cañada College. This year's recipient received support from faculty for his method of leadership, which is dedicated as immediate, inclusive, and inspiring. While at Cañada, our recipient served as Black Student Union President, a member of the Honors Transfer Program, student assistant in the library, and an extraordinary role model. Please join me in congratulating the 2021 recipient of the President's Student Leadership Award, Mr. Nigel Hawkins. We recognize Cañada's top students for the 2020-2021 academic year. This includes summer and fall 2020 and spring 2021. All 11 students will graduate summa cum laude, the highest academic honor. Please join me in congratulating valedictorians for the class of 2021. Please welcome Associated Students of Cañada College President, Adrian Afif, who will introduce our student speakers.
Hello, it is my pleasure to introduce not one, but two student speakers representing the class of 2021, Naomi Levine-Sporer and Amy Canadian. Naomi Levine-Sporer has known her entire life that she wanted to become a teacher. With the help of her instructors at Cañada College, she gained many skills which she will use as she continues her education to become a teacher. During her time at Cañada, she was a part of the Educators Now Club. Naomi will receive her Associate in Science degree from Cañada College and transfer to California State University to pursue a bachelor's degree in child and adolescent development and obtain a teaching credential. During her time at Cañada College, Amy Canadian served as a student senator for the Associated Students of Cañada College, chaired the Campus Inclusion Team Initiative, completed the Honors Transfer Program, was a member of Phi Theta Kappa, was a Promise Scholar, worked as a mental health peer educator, and was Vice President of Active Minds at Cañada. Amy will be transferring to University of California to complete her Bachelor's of Art in Psychology and plans to pursue graduate education and a career in speech pathology. Please welcome Naomi Levine-Sporer and Amy Canadian.
To my fellow students, congratulations on all of your efforts and your graduation. It's hard to believe the impact that the global pandemic had on our education over this last year. So I would like to give us a round of applause for not giving up, even though we had to reinvent our school experience and switch to remote learning. So thank you to all of our professors, administrators, and staff for revising your curriculum and helping us to adapt to online learning. These new skills we've gained have changed the way we will continue our education, and when we move into the workforce, we will have all of these new ways to communicate and collaborate using all of the digital tools. We should all be grateful to have access to technology, which has made it possible to not give up on learning. Cañada has provided us the opportunity to pursue an education that allows us to accomplish what we have dreamed of doing in the rest of our lives. When trying to figure out which college to attend after high school, I knew I wasn't ready to go to a 4-year university, nor ready to leave home quite yet. So simply knowing that there were community colleges available gave an entirely different set of options to consider, and I was so grateful for that. Hopefully today, we all have a better idea of what we want our future career to be. A big part of my awesome experience at Cañada has been the amazing student-run Educators Now Club, which focuses on the importance of childhood development and how educating children at a young age helps their growth and potential through the rest of their life. This year, the Educators Now Club wrote and published a children's book about how to respond to COVID-19. It is called The Adventures of the Mighty Five, Fighting Corvin and the Creeps. It's the story of 5 amazing kids who learn and promote safe behavior and emotional support during a pandemic. Although the book was written for elementary and preschool-aged children, the lessons taught can apply to all of us during this last year. We all have become superheroes, just like the Mighty Five team. Like the superhero Shazam, we all have learned how to adapt to a new world of online learning, where we all came together and created new ways to interact and gained useful skills and knowledge that we will use in our future. Like the superheroes Rub-a-Dub Suds and Musketeer, we protected ourselves and one another from getting sick. Another important skill that extends far beyond our education and into our everyday lives. The final superheroes, Own Zone and Lifter Upper, taught us how to safely socialize and to receive and give support to others. Even though it was tough to adjust, we did not give up on learning. We did not give up on socializing, and we did not give up on each other. Developing and sharing this book has allowed me to be part of something so incredible and applicable to our lives today. I am so proud of the hard work, the talent, and the dedication from my fellow club members, Alia, Maria, and Sarita, our club advisor. All of us here today, graduating during a pandemic, we have grown as learners. We have more skills and even some new superpowers that we can rely on moving forward. We will cherish all the memorable memories we've made at Cañada and are so lucky to have been part of such a great community. We've made many friends at Cañada, and these friendships will continue to grow because our fellow students are all so amazing. Today, we are experiencing many emotions. We may be sad as we close an important part of our lives, say goodbye to professor and friends, and prepare for whatever may lie ahead. But we are also excited and joyful as new doors open and we move on to the next phase in our education, careers, and life to see what else we can accomplish and see what the future will hold for all of us. Congratulations, class of 2021. We did it.
Graduates, families, faculty, staff, administrators, trustees, and honored guests. My name is Amy Canadian, and it is my great pleasure and honor to welcome you to Commencement Day at Cañada. Each and every one of you have made an impact on the graduates who are here today and should feel so proud. I'm so happy to join you on this occasion as we reflect on and celebrate our great achievements. I, like many of you, came to Cañada looking to work hard, to achieve my dreams, and to better myself. Something that I kept in mind while embarking on my academic journey was an analogy that a mentor of mine once told me by a teacher named Jennifer Gonzalez. She told me that the key to success is to find my marigolds. Yes, the bright yellow and brilliant orange flowers. Allow me to explain. Marigolds are known for being excellent companion plants, which means that when you plant them in your garden, they enhance the growth of surrounding plants by repelling bugs, attracting bees that help with pollination, and so on. Marigolds help other plants grow big and strong because they protect and encourage them. When we came to Cañada, we were lucky enough to be planted near many marigolds that bolstered our growth as people, students, leaders, and most of all as friends. To that point, there's no shortage of marigolds at Cañada. Our marigolds let us know that we were never alone and always lifted us up. I've learned that it is one of life's greatest gifts to have true friends, and I wish that for all of you. We are here today because we've had the support of people who enhanced our growth and always pushed us to improve. The last year has been a true testament to the tenacity, grit, spirit of the Cañada community. We overcame tremendous obstacles and managed to come together to protect and encourage each other. We are gathered here to celebrate how much we accomplished in the face of a global crisis, and we should all be so proud of ourselves and each other for working day and night, near and far, to be here today. We worked so hard, we were committed, and most of all, courageous in pursuing our dreams through such an unprecedented time. Graduates, please join me in reflecting on our time here as we recognize the family members, friends, classmates, and professors who encouraged us to grow. Our brightness and brilliance will make the flower bed a more beautiful place and will foster incredible growth. Class of 2021, go forth and find your marigolds. Thank you and congratulations.
One of my favorite parts about being a student at Cañada College was being able to go anywhere on campus and still feel welcomed and heard and seen, and I really appreciate that.
One thing that I will always remember about Cañada is the community that always support each other.
What I will always remember about Cañada is its diverse and supportive community, filled with faculty and staff who truly want to see their students succeed and grow.
These programs and their amazing staff members have truly helped me throughout my academics and self-growth.
To my fellow graduates, congratulations. I know it's been such a hard year, but you all did it, we all made it, and I wanted to commend you all on your hard work.
It's been such a stressful year, stressful time, but we did it. With all those online learning, but we still made the best possible out of it. And I am really proud of us.
I think this goes to show that when you believe in yourself, you can accomplish just about anything. And I encourage you to go into the world with an open heart, to make yourself happy, and to make your community a better place.
I am so thankful for this community and this Cañada family.
I wouldn't be the person I am today if it wasn't for these programs and Cañada in general. So thank you so much, Cañada, for changing my life for the better.
I wanted you all to know that all of your achievements do not go unnoticed.
Congratulations, graduates!
Hello, Cañada College graduates. The faculty, staff, and your fellow students are so proud of your academic success, and we all know that you have a bright future in front of you. I am Diana Tidone Goldstone. As president of Cañada's Academic Senate, it is my pleasure to cue the moments that you have worked and waited for. I hereby verify that the members of the class of 2021 have met the requirements set by the Board of Governors of the California Community Colleges and the trustees of the San Mateo County Community College District. On recommendation of the faculty, I am pleased to present them to you, members of the Board of Trustees, for the conferring of their Associate of Arts and Associate of Sciences degrees and professional certificates. Speaking on behalf of the San Mateo Community College District Board of Trustees is Board President Tom Norris.
It's a great pleasure for me to be here today with you on the day of your graduation. It's an important day for you and your families, but it's equally important for us here at the colleges because it's a day of accomplishment and success for you. But it's our accomplishment and success as well because what you do is a reflection of what we are able to help you gain here at the college. And we look forward to hearing great things about things that you're going to be doing in the future and wish you all the best. So by virtue of the authority vested in me by the state of California, the Board of Governors of the Community Colleges of California, and the Board of Trustees of the San Mateo Community College District, I hereby confer upon you the degrees of Associate of Arts and Associate of Science, or a professional certificate, and all rights and privilege to which you are entitled. Congratulations.
Will the Cañada College class of 2021 please stand, even if you are currently sitting in front of a screen? On behalf of the president, administrators, faculty, and staff, I congratulate you on receiving your degree or certificate. Please move your tassels to the left.
Congratulations, graduates. As you prepare to leave Cañada College and head to your next destination, I hope you never lose sight of what you have learned here. As Cañada graduates, you are now ambassadors for the college as well as the San Mateo County Community College District. From here, you can go anywhere. And we wish you continued success as you enter the next chapter of your lives.